ladies and gentlemen, as you know, SBAC is approaching, so we're going to go ahead and start reviewing for the SBAC. I'm going to be covering number sense, the 7th grade standard. So we're applying and extending previous understandings of addition and subtraction to add and subtract rational numbers. Represent addition and subtraction on a horizontal or vertical number line diagram. So this sheet I actually purchased from Teachers Pays Teachers. There's a lot of material that some amazing teachers have been creating, and that's where I go and I find supplemental resources. So we're going to focus on question number 1 because I know word problems is probably one of the most challenging things for students. And in our classes, you know, we've been working really hard to make sure that we become word problem solving bosses. So take a look at number 1. The temperature outside is -5 degrees Fahrenheit. Name the temperature that would make the sum of the two temperatures 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So as we've done before, what is it that I already know? I know that the temperature outside is -5 degrees, and it's asking me to name the temperature that will make the sum of the two temperatures 0 degrees. So I want two integers who are going to add up to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I think about a number line, or even about a thermometer, and we're looking at it this way, here's 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're at -5 here. And I want to move from -5 right back up to 0. So what would I have to add to that -5 to make it 0? The expression is an integer plus another integer is going to give me 0. I already know one of the integers, which is -5, so I'm going to fill that in. And I'm going to go back to my diagram, and I'm just going to use my basic counting principles to move on up and see how many spaces I need to move, or what the integer is where I land at 0. So starting at -5, I'm going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was +5 because I went towards the 0 going up instead of going down. So that's why I used the +5. So that missing integer is going to be a +5. So my diagram also shows and supports that 5 plus -5 will give me a sum of 0. If I'm at -5, it's exactly 5 positive spaces away from 0. Ties it right back into absolute value. And that's how we approach a problem that looks similar to this. Always read your questions very carefully.